This restaurant has been a big part of my life personally. When we moved here in 1983, this was the first place that my husband took me for a date night. And then we've had a number of other events, certainly anniversaries.
My grandson always wants to come to Shadowbrook for his birthday. Those family nights celebrating my grandson's birthday are really, really special to me.
One of our daughters actually was employed here for a year.
If you add it up over the years, we've employed thousands of people.
135 employees today. Close to 10,000 employees have probably been here since 1978 when Bob and I bought the business.
When we decided to sell in '78, the Chart House was interested in buying Shadowbrook and the Crow's Nest, but we also had two great managers, and so we decided to bankroll them.
It really wasn't our decision. It was the former owners, Mike Clark and Mike McClellan. They put us together and said, would you like to? And it was a no-brainer.
That was probably the best decision we ever made. They have done an unbelievable job in just constantly upgrading.
The other really important thing are their community nights.
This restaurant was the very first restaurant in Santa Cruz County to offer a Community Tuesday.
I personally have worked with the Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired for years. Their fundraising night here was not only positive from bringing income into the nonprofit, because we have a very small nonprofit, but it was an opportunity for those of us who may only see each other a few times a year to get together in a social situation here at Shadowbrook. So those nights are just a real gem for our community.
If you submit a request, you're probably going to get a donation.
As we all know, there's far more worthy causes out there than there are resources to accommodate all of them. But we do what we can, and we love introducing the Shadowbrook to people who then hopefully enjoy themselves so much that they come back.
They get back to all the charities around town. Plus, there aren't many restaurants that have been going for almost 70 years.
It was a home, a log cabin, and was converted to a restaurant in 1947.
So Shadowbrook's evolved as a physical plant over its entire history. One of the people that absolutely needs to be recognized for the beauty of Shadowbrook today is Chris Bear.
There's the captain right there. Hi there.
Actually started here as an hourly employee in our janitorial maintenance department and has designed every remodel that we've done ever since.
The bar was across here. It was a much more primitive looking place.
Helicopters dropping in these huge beams and glue lamps and such.
We've added the greenhouse room. The wine cellar used to be the office.
He said, let's keep the tree on the outside of the building and make it part of the new room here.
He even built the cable car. That's a new car.
He certainly is one of the big reasons that Shadowbrook is the unique architectural building that it is today.
People love it. It's an institution, and we're both proud of being part of it.
I'd like to acknowledge my family. It's not always easy being in a family of a restaurateur, especially one where it's dinner 7 nights a week, including every holiday of the year.
I'd also like to thank my wife, Kathy, for putting up with me all these years. Thanks a lot, Kathy.